Hey guys. So, I know I don't do a lot of these channel update videos. Sometimes well, let's just say the last one's never really that positive, but I think this one will be very, very, very different. See, the reason I'm making this video is coming down to where I kind of feel about my channel right now. In the overall grand scheme of things, I was hoping to balance out streaming and video production. But I've kind of felt that, well, I mean, it's kind of obvious, really. Streaming has kind of taken over, and video production kind of became second. I mean, it's taken me 2 weeks just to get Indianapolis's video out. Which, don't worry, that'll be coming soon. But it's just the fact that that rate at which I get these videos out is not something I'm really pleased with. I definitely do want to get videos out more. I definitely want to change the way I do things, and that's why I feel it's necessary to make the video that you guys are watching right now. So, what does this mean? Well, in short, I'm going to be making some changes to my channel. That is pretty much what the goal is going to be for now. To put it in the more long answer, I definitely do want to change the way things are going. And to do so, I feel right now the best way for me to figure this out is going to be for me to do the opposite of what I'm doing. To focus more towards videos, at least for now. Maybe then I'll find out a way to balance both of them perfectly. Or I find that I will have to focus on more on video side than I really did on the streaming side. Both of which, well, I feel like it's going to be a much better place than where I am now. So, well, I guess the bigger thing now is, what does this mean? So, I'm probably going to do, I think I don't want to say more than 2 streams a week. At the bare minimum, 1 stream a week, and that's going to be on Saturday. Just a day that I know that I can make pretty wide open. For me in most cases. Sometimes I may have to switch to Sunday. That's just depend on what my family or my significant other would like. That'll just come down to that, and I'll make sure I let everyone know. I really need to be much better at communicating with you guys about that. So, the main goal I'm going to have for video production is I want to get more of those same videos that I, well, started making a long time ago and really, really loved making. My thoughts on series was the biggest of all examples here. However, the reason, well, actually, another reason that I'm been in this, like, thought process is there are a lot of ideas. A lot of ideas that have been coming to mind, and this is mostly due to all the content that gets pushed out, not just from Azur Lane, but from Arknights, Genshin. I mean, Subnautica just released recently, so that's why that's getting a stream right now. And there's all the other games that I do play. There's all these video ideas that I have, and it's the fact that the best I can do with them is just let them sit in my head and collect dust. It's that bit that I'm kind of just not pleased with where I am at, which is why the changes are going to be where they are. So my goal is going to be to bring more videos out for everyone to watch and to enjoy, because that's kind of really what I feel like I want to try and focus on for a bit. Now, how is this going to translate into everything I'm doing? Obviously, I want to focus on my thoughts on series more. We're getting more and more ships every day, and I'm getting maybe a video out every other 2 weeks. I don't like that. So I'm gonna hope I can definitely keep that and just keep pushing forward. Just trying to get more and more of them out without sacrificing the overall quality that comes with them. On a side note, there are other series that I really want to try and push forward. The Fun Fleet Formations video, I love those. It was fun to kind of sit there, look at all the characters that Azur Lane has, and just kind of pick 6 that kind of work together. It's that kind of bit that makes it a lot more fun to work with. And finding all these combinations, there's a lot of them. There are easily a good number of them that all work together, and I'm sure some people have names for them. I mean, speedrunners, as I like to call them, is Amakaga. There's another fleet I like to use called Stun and Done. I want to do a video on that. But it's all of those little bits and pieces there that are just sitting there not getting anything done for them that makes me upset with it. So, That's why I'm hoping I can see more of those videos pop out. But there's also been an interest in me breaking down each of the stats on the characters and kind of explaining how they work. That was a suggestion that I thought was actually really, really, really interesting, and I could definitely see myself doing. Though I will say, it's gonna be a lot more math. It's a lot more mathematics than probably people are expecting. But maybe it provides clarity, and I think that's kind of something that would be nice to also work on. Arknights side. There's a lot of events. I honestly love the game. It's strategy focused, which is like one of my biggest genre games I love to play. But it's the CCs, it's the events that come out that I really, really, really want to focus more on and bring coverage to. I think that is something I would like to do. With Genshin, there's a lot of things I still have to do. A lot of the hangout events, a lot of the character arcs that I haven't even touched yet. The only one I've actually touched is Klee. I'll be honest with you guys, and that was on a stream. There's still a lot of things I can do in Genshin, and I definitely want to get those out into video form for sure. But I can't forget one other series that has kind of fallen behind. Actually, two. So what I'm going to do is this. For those that have been looking for Furigrisaya, I want to severely apologize for just how things have been on that series. And I feel like the best way for me to really, really bring it back would be to wipe the slate clean and start anew. Because frankly, I barely remember the story. That's just been a consequence of me not being able to record it for so long. There's also Nekopara. I love Nekopara. It's a great series. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was going to meme it at first, but honestly, I actually thoroughly enjoyed the visual novels themselves. So I do want to get those back as well. So while there will be the regular, highly edited videos that are my thoughts on the series, maybe fun fleet formations, and whatever else I decide to bring into Azur Lane, Arknights, and Genshin, I want to focus on getting what I would probably just call, full plays, where it's pretty much just me playing through the game. There isn't going to be too much editing to it. I'm not going to do anything too crazy with it unless I feel it's necessary. So that'll bring Nekopara back, and then eventually maybe even Furigrisaya. Now, the big question is going to be, what happens to this Who Streams series? As I mentioned, Saturdays are going to stay the same. VR chat is something I kind of like to stream. It's fun to be able to hang out with people and get to know them better. That aside, the other, I know it rotates, so I don't always do VR chat every week. That Saturday stream is going to also be whatever I feel like playing at the time. It could be maybe Arknights event, it could be a Genshin event, it could be Azur Lane. Not entirely sure yet. But that's kind of the way I want to go with that. There could be another stream I may pick up on during the week as well. That's going to be dependent on what I feel like playing and if I feel like streaming. That's really, really, really the focus there. Now, Subnautica, Death End Request. With me not streaming those, people probably are going to be worried about them. No, I don't intend to let those collect dust either. Turning those into a video form would be great. Getting them recorded, maybe much shorter episodes than a 5-hour stream, but maybe keeping them as a full play might be something I will do as well. It may not be the most exciting of things, but maybe that is what I need to do just for now to appease the other side that I would like to work with. So, I apologize if this isn't what you guys were hoping. I know, especially for the Death End Request people, you guys really, really, really wanted to probably have that live stream so you get my reactions on Death Ends and everything. And Subnautica, of course, that alone itself is just a massive amount of, I want to see his reaction to blank. That is what I would like to keep with the full plays, is make it to where I'm still going in blind on them. Sure, the decisions are going to weigh in on me, but you'll still be able to see the reactions there because I'm going to record them and leave them completely. I feel like leaving them unedited is the best way to go for those. So, but again, these will be much shorter than a 4-hour archive. I'm not going to make people watch 4 hours of that. So, what I think is going to be important is this change, because I want to find a better form, a better way for my channel to get the content out and for me to be happy with it coming out. What type of content I'm producing, how much, the rate of it coming out, all of that is going to matter a lot to me. So these changes may be drastic. I understand that. But I want people to understand that I'm doing this because I really would like to be able to find a way to perfectly balance both of them. To bring both aspects of my channel in, and to not just simply be a streamer, but to also be someone who's making videos, because the creative side of me loves making videos. While at the same time, I love streaming because interactions with you guys is amazing. But to find that perfect balance, along with everything in my life, is the goal of this change. Is to find where that midpoint is, and for me to really be able to work with it. So, anyway, hopefully that is going to answer everyone's questions about things. I know this is probably a bit long for a channel update video, but if you are still watching at this point, thanks so much. If you have questions, I'll try to answer them the best that I can. So, anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we're going to see how this goes. It's not going to be very long. Like I said, probably a couple weeks. But this is mostly me exploring. And I hope that you'll find that these changes may be to your liking. But nothing is completely guaranteed on these yet. So it's actually kind of getting me excited to kind of try something different for once. Maybe it's a change of pace I needed. But nonetheless, it's going to be an interesting couple of weeks. And I hope that I'm able to bring more other stuff that you guys would like. So, until then, thanks for watching, and have an awesome time. See you guys all again real soon.